Hello everybody, this is Joshua Cook back here, your resident VHS enthusiast, as dubbed by Hot Cinema Sludge. And I can go on record and saying that what you're about to see is my best haul of 2025. I mean, if I don't find anything else, which I probably will, but if I don't find anything that can compare to this, then I'm happy. Then I'm happy with what you're going to see. 'Cause it all started back on July 26th when I got some DVDs and books over at the Frankfort Library's book sale. Then on August 5th, I ordered some stuff from eBay, and two of them came in the mail today. The rest are still in the system, I guess you could say. That same day, I went to Goodwill and Barnes and Noble over in Lafayette and got some VHS tapes and some books. So there will be a part 2 to this once I get everything else in the mail. So yeah, like I said to everybody, I had a big surprise, and part of it is in this video. The rest, like I said, I'll have to wait until the rest of the stuff gets here. So I will start with the VHS tapes and then show the DVDs and then the books and the mangas. So, by the way, I got one manga that my mom suggested over at Goodwill the same day I got the VHS tapes that you'll see. And I got two mangas over at Barnes and Noble. So I will show those off later. So, let me start with the VHS tapes. And the first one is one of the tapes that I ordered from eBay back on August 5th, and it arrived today. And this is one of the movies that I was talking to Hot Cinema Sludge about. That I told him I was going to get this one, so this one is Hearts and Armor, Warner Home Video release, which stars Zudi Aria, Barbara DeRossi, Rick Edwards, Ron Moss, Maurizio Deschetti, Tanya Roberts, Giovanni Vicentin, Tony Vogel, and part of the name is McCluskey as Ronaldo. That not rated sticker blocked off some of his name. So this was directed by Giacomo Battiato. So I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. This was on, or the preview of this was on one of Cinemas 219's Warner Home Video dealer promo tapes. This is from Adult Action. A magical, a majestic fable of sword and sorcery, passion and prophecy. Movie came out in 1983 and it's not rated. This is from 1985, or the tape is from 1985 rather. 101 minutes. Has the Warner Home Video Big W logo. Recorded on Maxell. Good old Maxell. I like those. No print date. Yeah, from the look of it, it was probably on one of those blue stickers that was attached to the end label. So I'm guessing the end label was damaged and the print date sticker in the process. There is that barcode sticker. So I will definitely give this a watch at some point. Now for the tapes that I got over at Goodwill. Starting with Inspector Gadget's Greatest Gadgets. This is a compilation of Inspector Gadget episodes. I know Anthony Jabot would like this. This is from Buena Vista Home Video and Geek. And the tape needs to be rewound. November 29th, 1999. Alright, now for all the slipcases. First one is Father Goose with Cary Grant and Leslie Caron from the Cary Grant collection, Republic Pictures Cary Grant collection, that is. (1964) Oscar winner for story and screenplay. (118 minutes). Says it's in widescreen too. January 18th, 2002. Has on there on the back, distributed by Artisan Entertainment. Next one is called Outlaw Force. Movie I've never heard of. A story of what happens when a bullet comes between a man and his family. This is from Trans World Entertainment. Frank Stallone is in this one. Sylvester Stallone's brother. I think that's his brother. $79.95. Outrageous. Movie came out in 1987. This is also a 1987 Trans World Entertainment release. No print date. Next one is an MGM UA Movie Time copy of Diggstown with James Woods and Louis Gossett Jr. I know L&K, the VHS guy, has the original release of the movie. Yeah, movie came out in 1992. This is a 1997 release in the MGM UA Movie Time collection. There's no print date, but it does have these side printings. Next one is Crazy People with Dudley Moore and Daryl Hannah, a comedy about truth in advertising. This is a Paramount movie. This came out in 1990. This is a former rental from Video Express. The 37th week of 1990 has that barcode underneath this white sticker. Next one is one that I watched recently. It's called How I Got Into College. Keep reminding yourself it's only a movie. This has Anthony Edwards. And it's directed by Savage Steve Holland. This is also a 1989 CBS Fox video release. Oops. There's also a former rental from, I think this is from an unknown video store, but it has that Be Kind Rewind sticker. This has 2 day and year codes, the 315th day of 1989 and the 271st day of 1989. So, I did check the opening. There's no previews, unfortunately. But it has that FBI warning and CBS Fox logo going back and forth. Next one is another copy of the Maltese Falcon. I do have the CBS Fox video and the MGM Contemporary Classics release, or MGM Vintage Classics release of it. This has Humphrey Bogart. This one is from the CBS Video Club. Yeah, it's also released by MGM UA. No print date, but it's recorded on Scotch. And next is Neil Diamond Under a Tennessee Moon. This was recorded in Nashville, or this was a concert he did in Nashville over at the Ryman Auditorium. There's the list of all the songs. This came out in 1996. The 265th day of 1996. And the last tape that I got is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, part of Warner Home Video's Holiday Treasures. I did have a recorded copy of this, along with How the Grinch Stole Christmas and some Mickey's Christmas Carol and some others. But I donated it to Micro Joe, who is sadly no longer with us. So, R.I.P. This is from the children's category. Special was back in 1974, and this is a 1990 Warner Home Video release. August 12th, 1996. So this is a 1996 reprint. But I would imagine it would have I would imagine that this will have the original tape master from 1990. Alright, now for all the DVDs that I got over at the Frankfort Library's book sale. First one is the 2-film collection of Tag and Game Night. This was sealed when I first got it, but I had already unsealed it. And both of these movies are rated R, and they're both released by New Line Cinema. Alright, next one is The Little Things, starring Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. I've heard a lot about this, just never got the chance to see it. This has some special features. Next one is The Club. Movie is not rated. Directed by Pablo Larraín. Again, another movie I've never seen. So this has English, Spanish, and French subtitles. Alright, next one is The Maid, La Nana. Directed by Sebastian Silva. Another not rated movie. Another movie that's not rated, I should say. That's in Spanish. Yeah, it has English subtitles, so. Yeah, The Club is also in Spanish too. Next one is The Film Critic, directed by Hernan Gursuni. I believe that's how you pronounce it. What if your life became a movie that you hate? Yeah, it says it's in Espanol, Spanish. Alright, next three I know Anthony Chabot has. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is volume 2. Has the list of episodes on here. And here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Season 5. This one has 18 episodes, which are not listed on here. And next one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has 4 never seen bonus episodes. So those are the episodes right here, and it also says 4 never seen bonus episodes. And last last DVD rather, is Ruby Gilman Teenage Kraken, which I already have on Blu-ray. Collector's edition. Alright, now for the books that I got. Starting with these, and these are all Harlequin movies, or Harlequin books rather, or some of them are, a couple of them. Here's Long Lost Mom, written by Jill Shalvis. That has a promotion of romance movies on the movie channel, which is is not around, morphed into Showtime. So there's that one. This one is a Harlequin, and this one is from Silhouette. So this one is Wild and Wonderful, written by Joanne Ross. I'll have to read these at some point. And here's Playing for Keeps, which is not to be confused with the 1986 movie that Aubrey Scott has on a VHS. This one is written by Joanne Ross. Here's Joshua and the Cowgirl, written by Cheryl Woods. This one's also by Silhouette. Here's Prince Charming MD, written by Susan Mallory. This one's a Silhouette special edition. And the last one is Kate's Vow, written by Cheryl Woods. Another Silhouette special edition. Alright, now for the three mangas that I got. First one is the one that my mom picked out over at Goodwill. Karakuri Odette. Never heard of this one. This was volume 3. She's a hot robot in high school. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, I've never heard of this one, so I will definitely read this one. Next one is My Girlfriend's Not Here Today. This one is one I got, one of the two that I got over at Barnes and Noble. Never heard of this one. She'll follow you until you love her. I'll have to read that one. And then the last manga rather, is something I know that the Manga Sloth has in his collection. Dan to Dan. This is the first volume. So I will definitely read this one and see if this one's any good. Alright. Now, last but certainly not least, the first part of that big surprise that I've been telling everybody about. I ordered this back on August 5th on eBay, and it came in the mail today. And I've been trying to find a way to watch some of my, to watch the 3 PAL formatted tapes that I got, which, hold on just a second. I've been trying to find a way to watch these 3 PAL formatted tapes, but I tried them on the VCR over there, and like Tyler TriStar 2 is back did when he got some of his PAL formatted tapes. He tried to play them over on his NTSC VCR, and it didn't work. So, by the way, Tyler TriStar 2, if you're watching this, you're awesome, man. Keep up the good work. So, like I said, I've been trying to find a way to watch those, and lo and behold, I did get something that would help. So, like I said, this is part of the big surprise, and here it is. Yes, this is a PAL to NTSC and NTSC to PAL TV system converter. Yes, I have a way to watch the PAL tapes. So I will definitely hook this up and see if this works. So be looking out for a video testing those tapes using this. So hopefully this will work. Alright, that's it for this VHS, DVD, and manga finds video. The first part of what I consider to be my best haul of 2025. Like I said, the other stuff that I got from eBay should be arriving soon, and when they do arrive, I will do the second part of this. So thank you folks for watching. Be sure and like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me over on my variety channel on Daily Motion, because Daily Motion needs the views just as much as YouTube does. The road to 1,000 continues here on YouTube, so show your support by subscribing and ring the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I have a new video uploaded. So thank you folks for watching. I'll see you again in my next video. This is your resident VHS enthusiast, Joshua Cook, signing off, and I am out.